Good evening, everyone. I am so happy to see all of you in the room tonight. I always say this is one of our absolute most enjoyable times of the month where we get to acknowledge the outstanding accomplishments of our students and staff. We have a wonderful helper this evening by way of Mr. Eli Payne. So y'all give a nice round of applause for Mr. Payne. Eli, what grade are you?
6.
And where do you go?
Dunbar.
Dunbar Magnet Middle School represented. Thank you so much for being here and helping us out. So we are going to have a little bit different program, but it is still as exciting as it would be if he were here. Regrettably, Dr. Wright had another commitment, so he could not be here with us this evening, but we believe that we should go on with our representation of excellence no matter what. So thank you all for being here. We do have Dr. Shay Loring, who is going to be here in his absence. However, she is a lovelier version, wouldn't you say? At any rate, she's here to help us out. This is, again, our monthly student and staff recognition program, better known as the Superintendent Citation program. And we host this every month to recognize the contributions of our students and staff who helped the Little Rock School District shine. And one of the things that we always like to do is have refreshments at the end of the program. I already told you about this before we started, but we do have cake in the lobby. We love to get all of our students all hyped up, and then we send them home. So you can deal with them hyped up when you get home. But we will probably have a lot of cake left over, so we invite you to take some of that with you this evening if you would like to do so. Just for your information, this program is airing live on our YouTube channel. That is www.lrsdlive, all one word, lrsdlive.com. So your family can see this anywhere they are in the world. We also broadcast on Comcast Cable Channel 4 and UVerse Channel 99. And if that's not enough, we're on lrsdtv.org. So you have multiple ways to watch this program, and your family can share in the celebration. In addition to that, if you don't want to catch it on YouTube, you can always check out the schedule on the website, and it will tell you where it's going to air again on our cable channel. So again, we want to make sure that everybody knows all of the ways that they can keep up with the exciting things that LRSD is doing. Having said that, we're going to jump right into our program. Our commitment is to try to get you out of here in an hour, and perhaps it may be a little bit sooner tonight. We don't know. But we are going to have a good time no matter. At this time, we're going to recognize our first group of students, and they are actually phenomenal students. When you think about children making a difference, you perhaps don't always think about them being elementary age, but this is a real testament to the fact that students can make a difference no matter their age. So these are some incredible students who are choosing to make a difference by looking out for others, even when it means sharing what they have. When students at Washington Elementary saw that the victims of Hurricane Helene needed a little extra help, they did not hesitate to donate items from their own school to help make a difference. These students represent the kind of character that we would like to see emulated in all of our young people, and as such, they're very deserving of this recognition. Will our students from Washington Elementary, better known as the Washington Wildcats, please come forward and get your citations? You're going to hand that over to Dr. Loring for us. Mr. Payne, thank you. And you guys stand right there in the middle and take a photo. The proud principal and assistant principal, Alita Posey and Michelle Moore, here this evening. And if we have any parents of these students, would you please stand so we may recognize you? Thank you very much. Ms. Posey or Ms. Moore, do either one of you care to come up and tell a little bit about the inspiration for doing what you did? And how you were able to get your students so excited about making this generous donation?
Hello, everyone. It started actually with we are a community school, so Miss Angelia Johnson received information by way of the community that there was a need, and we had some extra baby formula that was housed that would go bad if we did not give it away. It had been provided to us over the summer, and we had already given it out multiple times. And so, knowing that it would be expiring soon, we said that this would be a good thing after speaking with the students about it, and they said, yes, this is something that we would like to do to give back to the community, because the community is always pouring into Washington. And so we were able to do that. They were able to speak on it when they came and actually help carry that out to them. So we are very appreciative of everyone pouring into us, and then our students willing to give back to everyone else as well.
Thank you very much. Another round of applause for those Washington Wildcats making a difference in our community. So if you had a child who got sick while he or she was at school, and by the way, Washington does have a clinic there. It's a telehealth clinic. But if you had a student who got sick, you would truly appreciate this next group of honorees and what they mean to our school community. From managing chronic conditions to providing first aid to addressing medical emergencies to creating a safe and healthy environment for our students and staff. Nurses play a critical role. They also promote preventative care, mental health support, and wellness education, fostering healthier lifestyles. With skilled nursing professionals on site, our schools can better reduce absenteeism, improve academic outcomes, and support the overall success of students. For those reasons and many more, we are very honored to be able to celebrate our outstanding health professionals at LRSD. Before we do that, I forgot, I created this slide because I'm doing multiple jobs tonight. So there are Washington Wildcats. I forgot to show you that slide. How about that? Okay, now we move on to those incredible nurses. For those reasons and many more that I've already illuminated, we are honored to be able to celebrate our nurses here. So we'd like to ask Ms. Ray Rice, named one of the top 100 nurses in Arkansas, to come forward. Is Ms. Rice here? Okay. Well, we will make sure she gets her citation. This is an honor she truly deserves for her outstanding work, not only in the Little Rock School District, but also as the leader of the Pulaski County Nurse Honor Guard. Would you please give Nurse Ray Rice a round of applause? Now, is she connected to Parkview? Okay, so I know the proud principal is here, so please stand, Mr. Nicholas Anderson, so we can acknowledge you. Thank you for being here. So Ms. Rice will actually receive her award on November 8th. We wanted to just give her a shout out tonight, so when you see her, please congratulate her. Additionally, at the 15th anniversary school-based health conference at Mountain Magazine, Jamie Combs, Mary Otwell, and Jacqueline McEwen were recognized. Well, we'll make sure they get their citation. They were recognized with the Pioneer Award for Vision Services in a School District. Mary Artwell also received the Advocacy Award at the conference, recognizing her impactful work. Our health team continues to excel, delivering exceptional care to every child in the Little Rock School District, and we are very, very honored to have them. Would you please give them a round of applause in their absence? And we will make sure they get their citations. Our next honorees are also very, very talented members of the Little Rock School District. They are Watson Elementary's gifted and talented students. We are recognizing them this evening for their creativity that they showcased at the Arkansas State Fair. They earned top awards in the creative arts competition. Inspired by a unit on the Ferris wheel, these talented students won multiple ribbons, including Best in Show across various artistic categories. Their achievements reflect the dedication, imagination, and hard work they brought to this project. Ladies and gentlemen, please help us recognize Kennedy Clay. Kamari Fowler. Aubrey Savannah. Jalusa Siberian Lopez. Jalissa. Is it Jalissa? Come on up, Jalissa. Come on up and get your citation. Go ahead and give it to her. Now, Mr. Payne, you got to walk over there and give it to her. Thank you. Kelsey Jeffers. And Jalissa, stand over there to the side if you don't mind so we can get a group photo. Kendrick Adelso Navarro Montenegro. Francisco E. Guido Rodriguez. Ezequiel Carmelo Ordonez. David Alejandro Diaz. Mia Morales Aguilar. Samuel Vincente Gallardo. Martin Nativi Reyes. Mr. Jackson, you're going to have a lot of citations to take with you, but we know you will make sure these students get them. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the honorees representing the Gifted and Talented program from Watson Elementary. Would our proud parents please stand so we may recognize you? And Mr. Jackson, of course, please stand. Oh, of course, Miss Charlotte Cook. Thank you, Miss Cook. Come up, Miss Cook, for a second. No, I want you to come up. Miss Cook has always been doing wonderful things. You never know what she's cooking up. I get in trouble for that all the time. But I want you to talk a little bit about what this project was for these students and how they were able to contribute to. I mean, because when we think about the state fair, we just think about having fun, right? But there is an educational component connected to it, and you all managed to do that.
Okay, like I said, we learned about Mr. Ferris and his wheel, how his perseverance with lots of different obstacles allowed him to invent that for the World's Fair. And then we took that further and used our creativity to work collaboratively with each other. A lot of the projects were done by the students together, and they worked together to create these creations that we were actually able to enter in the fair. And then we were able to experience the fair, seeing the animal barns, the pig races, and we were just so surprised when we walked in the art, and that's a picture of two of my students there, just to see how many ribbons they had won. And so it was just very rewarding for the students. And then also to top it off, when I went to pick them up, they had checks for the students. So they were real excited about that. But yeah, it was a lot of creativity and learning about perseverance and going for your dreams.
Thank you very much. So students, can I get an ice cream cone or something with some of that money? That money's already allocated, right? I understand. Thank you very much, and congratulations again. We're very proud of you. Our next honorees are already setting their sights on bright medical futures, and they're getting a head start thanks to the dedication and determination that they have within themselves, but also as well as opportunities at school and in the community. Kendall Owens, is Kendall with us this evening? Okay. Well, we'll show you who Kendall is and tell you about her. Kendall Owens has already done some magnificent things. She's an 11th grader at Hall West High School of Innovation. She was nominated as a delegate to the prestigious Congress of Future Medical Leaders in recognition of her passion for and her potential in the field of medicine. She was also inducted into the Society of Torch and Laurel, which is an honor reserved for high-achieving students, celebrating her outstanding academic performance, and we're incredibly proud of Kendall's dedication to her studies and her future career in medicine. Would you please give Kendall a round of applause? Meanwhile, I do know that this young lady is here because I already met her over at Parkview. Another bright science student, senior Akasha Morris. Did I get that right? Yay. She's been accepted to the prestigious Perry Initiative workshop at UAMS. The amazing opportunity connected her with female surgeons and engineers offering hands-on surgery modules and mentorship. We cannot wait to see what Akasha accomplishes through this pathway. Please welcome up Akasha Morris. And will Akasha's proud parent please stand so we may acknowledge you? Thank you for being here. And of course, her principal. You don't get to sit down just yet, Akasha. So we want to know what you're doing in this initiative, or what you have been able to accomplish thus far, and what you like about it, because this, in my mind, is real-world hands-on learning, which gets you out of a traditional classroom, but we'd love to hear you express it for yourself, if you don't mind.
Yes, okay, so the orthopedic program was really fun. I know we got to learn about how patients, like, if patients break their bones in, like, their knee area, we got to do, like, different activities, use different things, and they showed us how to sew, how to put, like, the rubber straps through different fake bones, not real bones. So it was really fun, and it to teamwork, because we got to work in teams and with partners. And so it was really just a nice learning experience. And a lot of the people there actually was like, I would never imagine myself being in the orthopedic field. But they was like, you just kind of have to go for it, and you have to see if you like it. And I actually enjoyed it, because I'm going towards architectural engineering, but I'm actually thinking about going to the medical field after this. So it was really fun.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you sharing that. And that's really what, having opportunities like that's all about, is getting to explore where you might find your interest. And guess where that's happening? At Little Rock School District, ladies and gentlemen. So keep that in mind. Again, congratulations. We're very, very proud of you. Whether it's science or the discipline of being a great writer, our students can do it all. Now, you may remember seeing this next young man at a previous citation program. Where is he? There he is. He is back for good reason. Christopher Gleason of Forest Heights STEM Academy recently won a national essay contest hosted by the United States Tenants Association Foundation and presented by Deloitte. Now, I should have asked you to bring your essay, but we'll get you the next time, Christopher. He was one of 10 national winners for 2024, which is a significant accomplishment. As a result, he was invited on the educational and cultural trip to New York City. Christopher was honored at an awards luncheon and had a chance to visit the global headquarters of Deloitte, among other memorable experiences. Did you get some money too? We're always trying to find out if they got cash prizes. Come on up, Christopher, so we can recognize you. Congratulations. And Christopher's proud parents, please stand. And proud principal. There we go. Miss Barbara Kirkpatrick. You know the drill, Christopher. So tell us about this time around when you won.
So I've been playing tennis for 4 years, and I've done the essay for 3 years. I haven't won at I've never won at a national level, but the 2 years I did, I won at a state level. So this was really exciting when I did. And I remember I was trying everything to make sure that I won. I was praying to God, and I was looking for lucky numbers too. And I was like, I have 3 siblings who live in the house with us now. So that means that 3 years, last year I'm going to be able to do it. I'm going to make it. And when I found out, I was even practicing for what I was going to do when I found out, which was just me screaming really loud, because that's fun. So let's see. Well, also I was taking 1 million photos too. I was trying to make sure all my friends could see what I was doing, and I got to miss school, so that was fun. What else? I guess. Oh, my essay was about my coach. I'm forgetting his name. My coach, Chris Simmons, because I remember on the first day when I had first did tennis, we were definitely having a tough time because it was hard for me to listen and follow what he was saying. So I wrote about him because he's been there for me the whole time, and he's always been supporting me. Well, I don't have a picture of him on there, but maybe you get to see him. So I wrote about him because he's been my biggest inspiration, and I always look up to him. I go to all his summer tennis programs, so I'll be able to learn as much as possible. He's just been a big impact. Oh, it was also right about who your GOAT was, your GOAT, greatest of all time. So that's who my GOAT was. I guess that's all, yeah. That's all.
Thank you, Christopher. We're very proud of you. And I guess we'll see you back here next year or in a few months. I don't know however long. But isn't it wonderful for young people to have somebody who they can be inspired by? And then they can articulate it. So we probably will be putting some of you on the spot for public speaking. So keep that in mind. But congratulations again. We're very, very proud of you. It is never too early to start planning for your future. Now we get back to this photo. Our next honorees represent just that. Don't know if I would have been thinking about doing some of the things that these young people are doing at the elementary level. They have earned their drone certification. Elementary level, you guys. Did you get that? Elementary level. They've earned their drone certification through the EAST program, and they were able to demonstrate their skills during a recent Peace Week activity at McDermott. You can see it's a smaller photo on the left-hand side of the screen at the bottom. And these students were the ones who were actually capturing that photo of the students. You see the peace symbol? That's actually students. And the drone captured that at the hands of these very talented young people who are students at Stevens Elementary, ladies and gentlemen. Please help us recognize Kelton Clay and Carnell Yankaway from Stevens. Now, are you Kelton or Carnell? Kelton. Carnell's not able to be with us this evening, but I believe Mr. Brown is here. Did I see Mr. Brown? Hey, Mr. Brown, come on up. They do some amazing things to work with these young people. By the way, Kelton's parent, please stand so we can acknowledge you. Thank you. All right, so talk a little bit about what these young people are able to experience with this drone program. Kelton's going to do it? Okay, Mr. Kelton, go ahead.
I can talk. Do you want me to talk? Or okay. So the goal of EAST is that students are in the driver's seat and pick a problem in the community and learn by solving it. That can take a long time to figure out, and so we also offer plenty of opportunities to learn skills along the way that could be used at some point to solve problems. And we always focus on professional level skills, and drone piloting being one of those. Kelton and Carnell both put in the effort to go through not only an EAST training video, but also did the trust certification through the Federal Aviation Administration to be legal to fly recreationally. And because they put the work in, when we finally had a client that needed somebody to do that, or needed a drone pilot, we had pilots ready to go. So they did a great job.
It was fun.
Cool.
Thank you very much. Go stand over there for just another quick second, Kelton, for the other students who are younger so they can, and show them your drone. So that's what they get to work with. Maybe not this particular drone, but that one. Okay. So this is what students are getting to work with on a regular basis through some of our special programs. And we're taking this time to show this off to you because tomorrow is our recruitment fair. So we'll talk more about that in just a little bit, but we just want to tease you a little bit. So if you've got any younger students, parents who are getting ready to come to LRSD, you see some opportunities that are available, things that we offer. So thank you very much. Thank you for being such a great ambassador, Kelton. We appreciate you. All right. And also thank you so much, Mr. Brown, for being such a great leader. We appreciate you as well. And principal wasn't here, right? You're representing Stevens. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay. So now we're going to move on to our next group of students. We have some champions in the house this evening, ladies and gentlemen. They represent a sport that is growing in popularity. It's a great sport because it promotes teamwork, communication, and physical fitness while building confidence on and off the court. What sport am I talking about? It has to be volleyball. What else, right? Volleyball encourages leadership and perseverance as players learn to support one another through challenges and successes. The sport's fast-paced, inclusive nature makes it a fun and engaging activity, which is why it's probably growing pretty rapidly in popularity across schools and communities. So this group of students demonstrates what it means to be at the top of their game, earning the LRSD Middle School Volleyball Championship title. Please help us celebrate from Pulaski Heights Middle School, home of the who? I think you can say it a little bit louder. Home of the Panthers. Let's recognize these outstanding players. Finley Nelson. Yeah, you can go ahead and do one, and then Finley, if you'll stand over to the side for a group shot. Ellie Hankins. Raina Haynes. And Blair, help me out. Jetlica. Blair Jetlica. Delilah Nagel. Libby Ron. Skylar Simpson. Did y'all leave anybody at Pulaski Heights this evening? Zoe Baker. Sam Fuller. Whose phone was that? Just kidding. Evan Claire Paulson. Camila Lavelle. And did I miss any students? Proud parents, would you please stand so we may acknowledge you? Stay there, students. And of course, they couldn't do it without a great leader, right? Miss Ramona McGee. And the proud principal is in the room too, and probably some other support staff. If y'all would stand so we may recognize the Panther family. See Principal Darrell Powell here. Thank you very much for being here to support your students. Now, who's going to be the spokesperson? Part of athletics, as you get scholarships and go to college, they're going to stick a microphone in your face. So who's going to be the spokesperson to come and tell us about your season? Okay, here we go. So remind the group, there we go, thank you. We got two lovely ladies here. So remind everybody what your names are and talk about your season and what you've enjoyed about it and what volleyball means to you, all right?
My name is Raina Haynes. Volleyball means a lot to me because it is a lot different from the other sports because there's a lot more teamwork, and volleyball is like a family to me. I love every single one of them so much. They're all so amazing. And we've had a really great season because, well, we're the champions.
My name's Libby Ron, and I really love volleyball, and I love just like being able to be closer with all of them. And like Raina said, yeah, I love all of them so much, and I've just had a really great time, and this has been a great season and a good way to end our 8th grade year.
Thank you very much, ladies. I hope this means opportunities for volleyball and academic scholarships, right? Because these are student athletes. Student athletes, student first. Congratulations, very proud of you. Do we have any other honorees that we might have missed this evening? From Watson, a few came in late from Watson, okay. Let's see if we can get back to our Watson students. Watson students, if you guys will come on up so we can recognize you. And remember, we do have cake, so don't slip out too early. We're watching you. Out of order here. We're just going to let them take a photo with these, and then we will give them their right certificates. Okay, you guys stand over there and take your photos if you don't mind. We have Martina and Jada. Martil, okay. Martil and Jada from Watson. Let's give them a nice round of applause. Proud parents, please stand so we may recognize you. Thank you for being here. So before we leave, we want to remind you, congratulations students, very proud of you. We want to remind you of a few things. First of all, we'd like to ask you to follow us on Facebook. We also have Twitter or X, and we're on Instagram. We have the gram, y'all. And if you've not already done so, we invite you to download the Little Rock School District app. That is everything you will need, including our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter feeds all in one location. And it's free. It's on the app. It's in the Apple Store and it's in Google. So we encourage you, if you want to keep up with what LRSD is doing, just download the app. You can follow the entire district, or you can follow your school, or you can follow both. So if you've not done that, we strongly encourage you to do that. You're going to really want to do that when inclement weather comes around, because you're going to want to know if you get to stay home or not, right? But we do encourage you to download it just so you can keep up with the information. Thank you again for being here, for being the best possible ambassadors that the Little Rock School District can have without you, we don't exist. So we appreciate you very much because when you shine, you help us shine. And speaking of which, as I mentioned to you earlier, we have the opportunity to share the great news about the Little Rock School District and the many programs that we have to offer. So we invite you, if you have family already in Little Rock School District, rising 5th graders or rising 8th graders, you want to find out what their options are. The students will be taking a field trip on tomorrow and Wednesday during the day. So they will get to check out their options. Middle schools on Tuesday, high schools on Wednesday. Then Tuesday night, parents of these students, you're invited to go to check out the high school, middle and high school recruitment fair. It's going to be held at Little Rock Southwest 9715 Mableville Pike from 5 to 7 p.m. So this is your chance to see more about the wonderful programs that you've heard us talking about this evening, and we hope that you will take advantage of doing so. But more importantly, we want you to bring somebody with you. So we need you to continue to be ambassadors. When people say they believe in Little Rock School District and what they have to offer, the best way to do that is by example. So we're going to ask you to pull somebody along with you and bring them to the fair. And guess what else? We have prizes available. You're going to get to see outstanding student performances. So it's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow night. What time? 5 to 7. And we will, for those of you who may need some support with Spanish, we will have interpretation services available. So thank you again for joining us. We remind you this program will be replayed on Comcast Channel 4, UVerse Channel 99. We're always on demand on our YouTube channel. What's the address? Do you remember? Y'all are so good. www.lrsdlive.com. Thank you again. And now guess what we get to do? Eat cake. Have a fantastic evening, everybody. Oh, and thanks. Give another round of applause to Mr. Payne.
Thank you.